Hey everybody, Garrett Claridge here. Today we're down at my friend Corey's MMA and kickboxing gym to do a quick service call on a pair of really old and really big speakers. Now, what's funny is I had no idea these things were actually in the building until the last time I was here. I seen them at the corner of my eye and I couldn't believe what I was seeing here. Now, I don't come here to work out. I'm usually helping with technical stuff like photography or stage lighting, so I just figured these were plywood boxes used for the drills people would jump on and off of. But to my surprise, we had a bit of pro audio history going on here. So what we have here is the 1976 Yamaha s4115H. Weighing in at 120 pounds, we have a 15-inch woofer, 1-inch compression driver, and a very wide dispersion horn. So I wanted to demonstrate just how they were using these as workout equipment, and they were turning them sideways and standing flat-footed, trying to jump up on top. And I quickly realized how easy they were making it look, because I failed miserably. I stubbed both of my toes at one time, but I've been told that people smash their kneecaps getting into this exercise. I also definitely pulled every muscle in my hips because I was feeling that for days. So the first thing I noticed was this damaged terminal plate with one of the 1/4-inch jacks pushed into the back of the cabinet. The spring terminals are looking a little rough, but they're going to function just fine. The front grills are held on with Velcro, and I'm just doing a quick check here to see the condition of this cone. We got a bit of staining, and there's a hole in here. I'm not too sure how that happened, but it's plugged up with duct tape from the back. There's no hole in the grill cover, so that hole in the woofer was probably done from inside. Alright, let's check out this other cabinet, and just a quick reminder to always get a helper when you're dealing with this big heavy equipment. These speakers are 119 pounds and you can hurt yourself moving them. This cabinet's already looking in a lot better condition, but am I going crazy here? We don't have any spring push terminals on the back of this one. Just the 1/4-inch. I'm pretty sure the spring terminals on the other cabinet are stock. Maybe they only included one spring terminal per pair or something silly like that. This woofer is looking almost brand new. I'm guessing the other cabinet got a bit more use with its more consumer grade terminals on it. They brought out all the stereo equipment they had on hand to see if I could use anything, and I had a good laugh at this washer hose on top of the pile. But other than that, we have a DaVinci receiver, which is part of a scam. However, this one doesn't seem to be built very badly. We have a receiver from a Sirius satellite radio and a very cheap karaoke mic that takes batteries. Maybe it has like built-in reverb or something. We have a headphone adapter and a broken up 3.5 to RCA cable. And the absolute prize of the pile, this Yamaha MW12C. This is a 12-channel USB mixer with an audio interface built in, and it has compression on 4 of the microphone channels. We're not going to worry about any of that equipment today though. I brought the old PVXR600C mixer amp in and made a couple 1/4-inch cables for it. That should get us off to a pretty good start testing these speakers out. We've got a bit of dust blowing around from the renovations that were going on that day, and I quickly realized that every screw in these back panels were stripped out, not holding anything, and were impossible to remove. The exact moment I open this cabinet up, Corey's right behind me wondering what the heck I'm up to here, and that is the exact reaction you should have if you see me messing with your speakers. I think he wanted to see what the heck was in these as much as I did, but since these speakers are around 45 years old, at the making of this video in 2023, I really wanted to see what we were working with here. So the first thing I noticed is this blue compression driver. That's definitely not original to the cabinet. What we have here is an Altech 806A compression driver modified to fit onto the original horn. Now don't get me wrong, this Altech driver is a beautiful old unit, but it is actually not the correct impedance. We're looking for an 8 ohm load on our compression driver in this cabinet, and this one measures 16. So for the woofer, we have a 15-inch JA3830. This is shallow mount and cast aluminum with a 2 5/8-inch coil. Here's a better look at that duct tape repair job. So it looks like all the insulation was removed at some point and replaced with this mattress pad. Kind of interesting choice there. Wonder what happened. So other than the 1/4-inch jack being pushed into the cabinet, all the components are looking just fine. You might notice this crossover network is rather simple. So the curiosity was getting to me, and I knew it was going to be a feat of engineering opening that other cabinet. So I went ahead and wired the mixer up and wanted to see what this stuff sounded like.
one isn't working?
Yeah, we got a dead horn in that one.
Oh no.
Oh, that one go. That one's running. So I gave the tweeter control a shot of Detox It D5 contact cleaner, get rid of all that scratchiness, and then closed it up with some longer screws. Pretty cool how they braced the inside here. Time to see what's going on inside the other cabinet, and just like the first one, these screws were impossible to remove. Now, other than a bit of missing insulation, this one seems a lot more original. We have the original JA4201 compression driver. This is 8 ohms and only 20 watts. That's probably why these were blown out. You can also see they had a cool mounting bracket that was made to hold the compression driver to the top of the cabinet here. This woofer's looking brand new compared to the other one, and I just couldn't resist leaving my mark in here. Who knows who's ever gonna see it again. Pulled out the meter to check out the condition of this compression driver, and wouldn't you know it, it is completely dead. Aftermarket diaphragm kits do exist for these drivers, however, without a matching pair, it just does not seem worth it to me. So now I'm just gonna unhook the tweeter and tie the wires up so nothing shorts out on me. All the other parts in this cabinet are looking just fine. After installing some new screws, I wanted to try for a proper sound test, or as proper as I can make it in this situation. Using the speaker with the blown tweeter on the bottom, I stacked them up. The amplifier I'm using today has a mono output, so using only one tweeter should not be a problem.
Make me feel alright in the middle of the night. Oh, Mary Jane, she make my heart sing. She make me feel alright. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There's fire in the box. Fire in the box. Ding, round 10.
Right to the back of the building. So now that I've finally gotten these all apart, let's talk a little about the compression driver I'm going to be using as a replacement. This is a generic driver with a 40 watt 8 ohm rating, giving us the correct resistance and double the power of the original driver. Luckily I still had these in storage, brand new from when I upgraded a pair of 8 cabinets. I couldn't find any info on the cabinets they were out of online, but I did find someone selling a pair in white. Now check this out with the mounting. This is absolute sheer luck here. I could not believe 2 of the mounting holes actually lined up and worked perfectly here. Without any drilling, without anything, I was able to just screw these things to the horns. Absolutely amazing. These things look like they are made for these horns. I hit the thing. Got the place all renovated in here. It's looking good. Now these things, they're just bumping. Bit of rattle. Okay, I'm bringing the tweeter back down to level 4. Well, there we have it. These Yamahas are working just like brand new, and even though we had to change a couple parts, we kept the original look 100%. This is definitely not the final placement of these cabinets. We will most likely put one on each side of the ring during events, and have them against this back wall tucked out of the way during normal gym operation. The PV mixer amp as well as a decent microphone and the Bluetooth adapter are staying at the gym as a donation from the YouTube channel. A big thank you going out to you from 0 to Z for providing all the music heard in today's episode. If you enjoyed today's content, even though a little bit different than what I normally get up to, you could help me out by dropping a like, leaving a comment, or subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching everyone, and have yourself a great day.